I'm asked all the time, what are the most critical things that any business should own? And let me just give you an example for a law firm, but really this applies for everybody. The number one thing is back up your data. People might say, well, what do you mean by that? Well, if you think about it, oftentimes, especially lawyers tend to be operating on their own laptop. They've got their data on their laptop. That sounds great. What happens when they lose their laptop in the back of a cab in New York City when they're rushing to a meeting and they lost all their data? That's not so great anymore. So we should have a strategy in place to say all that data is always being replicated up to the cloud. So the device becomes immaterial. I just buy a new laptop. It's an inconvenience, but I haven't lost my data, which is not just an inconvenience. That's my lifeblood, is my data. So you want to make sure your data is always being protected, always being backed up, but is always accessible as well. So in the case of where I've lost that notebook in a cab in New York, I can go find it, I can go get another notebook, log into my account, and all my data is there, meaning my data is accessible wherever I go.